and welcome to Radio Primis. You are listening to this on Radio FM 115. My name is Vance, aka Nathan, and I'm joined today by my three co-hosts, Majericon.
Sup?
Neil Cookie.
Hello.
And Minute Man. So let's...
What up?
Oh, I'm sorry I interrupted you. Oh, fuck.
Hey.
I'm
Hello.
sorry. Let's just jump in to our first topic, which is Rave in the Redwoods.
Yeah, it's literally like releasing in like 2 weeks or something, or 3.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's kind of
2
fast.
2 weeks today.
Excuse me.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, exactly 2 weeks.
2 weeks
and
today,
even
and
less
no trailer.
whenever you are watching this, whoever you are. Hello, or whatever you say.
Currently, it's 9:15 in the UK and Ireland, and
Yeah.
there's no trailer. 2 weeks before the DLC,
Yeah, like
no trailer.
Yeah, like
That's
trailer hype, please. Bring
Yeah.
us the trailer. Yeah.
But I was really expecting, because right now I have like everything set up to just turn my camera on and like record a reaction to the trailer or whatever, but there's just nothing to like react to.
Yeah.
And apparently there's going to be a trailer, a cinematic trailer, and like a live stream that they're releasing before 2 weeks' time. So
Oh.
we got apparently that to look forward to.
That
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
interesting.
Cool.
Then,
I wonder if they will like go out of Zombies in Spaceland and then get sucked into Rave in the Redwoods, or if they will like go immediately to Rave in the Redwoods, like in the cinematic intro or whatever.
that's what I'm really
Say.
looking forward to, because I'm assuming they're going to put the cinematic intro into like the live stream that they're going to do and like show it like they did previously.
Yeah.
But like they start it off with the cinematic and then go into like showing gameplay.
Okay, yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that, just because I want to see sort of how that works, and that could shape their storyline differently depending on what they decide to do with that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that
Yes.
would be really awesome. And we finally have like an option. Like, because if you want to play zombies on Infinite Warfare, you only have one option so far, obviously. But like
Yeah, so
finally
annoying.
like something to choose between, and like variant, what do you say?
yeah, really like Rave in the Redwoods should have been on disc, and DLC 1 should have been
Yeah.
DLC
Yeah.
2, you know.
I think
Yeah.
Infinity Ward's very incompetent that they only put one map on disc.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
It's pretty stupid.
They probably
wonder-
only had time to work on Rave in the Redwoods. Or not,
I was going to say, like, I wonder how long exactly like Zombies in Spaceland actually took to develop. I know obviously they must have thought of, like the storyline and actually create it and everything, but well, they got like 3 years to develop this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I would have liked to have had 2 maps on disc.
Yeah, me too. That would have been
They
like
definitely should
awesome
have.
at least.
Yeah.
We used to get 2 maps on disc without the 3-year on the 2-year development cycle, and now on the 3-year development cycle we get 1 map on disc.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
It's robbery. It's blind
There was-
robbery.
There was actually just like one extinction map, like, but that was also completely new. So like, I also feel like there was more stuff to do there, or like back
Yeah.
then, or I don't know, maybe not. Or I don't
And that was a 2-year cycle still.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So, yeah, and like seriously, if there's not a new perk, I will jump out the window. Like, I really want a perk. I have been waiting for a new perk since Widow's Wine came out. Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, same. Like, cause it's
Yeah.
it's interesting
So
to get a new
weird.
perk and just seeing how the actual developers have given us this
Yeah.
perk, seeing how it works and everything.
Yeah, and also make the perk jingles louder when you buy it.
Yeah,
Please,
yeah.
Just
You almost
I
can't
like
hear it.
it's always like the tiny things. That's why I love Die Rise, because when I buy when I buy Who's Who, it just adds to hear that little jingle. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know, it's just so like satisfying and like cool to hear. Or I don't know. Yeah. And also because like the perk jingles are like they're so awesome. Like they're actually really good in
Yeah, they've done a good
Zombies
job.
Spaceland. Yeah.
And they should hopefully change up the perk jingles so that they're
Yeah.
90s themed, like we've mentioned
Yeah, and
before.
also maybe like horror themed or rave themed,
that'd be
maybe
cool.
like rave,
Oh, yeah.
like disco and pop music.
Like
maybe.
EDM and
They,
stuff.
yeah, they
Yeah.
could probably do like a mixture between, because obviously they got 10 perks, probably a little bit more if they have new perks.
Yeah.
But they've got at least 10 perks to sort of do some that's rave, some that's horror themed like music.
Yeah, that would be so awesome. But none of it matters, in my opinion, if they don't turn up the volume when you buy it, because like
Yeah.
that's super important.
The only one I ever hear in game is Quick Revive, Up and Atom.
Yeah, yeah,
And like all the
Yeah,
others, you just
they're pretty hard to
don't hear.
Mm.
yeah. I know. Like, why can't you just like? I don't know. In one of my videos, I even put in the perk jingle when I bought it. Like I put in the audio to like the
Yeah.
perk jingle audio, just like to get that feeling. Like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was a bit maybe like stupid, but I don't know. I did that. I actually did that.
And there was also a lot of people saying that apparently like Will Smith is probably going to be the new Hasselhoff.
Oh, okay.
That'd be interesting.
I don't know
Yeah.
I don't know if there's going to be like a DJ like there was in Zombies in Spaceland. Like I don't know if they're going to go with that
Yeah.
theme, but
Maybe like a drug dealer or something.
yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. As it's a rave and everything.
Yeah.
Will Smith is a drug dealer.
Or
That's
maybe like
racist.
someone that like buys alcohol for like young teenagers or whatever you say.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
one of those people.
And there was like people reckon that like the slasher as well looks like Jason Voorhees. Or, like has
Yeah.
the same sort
does.
of look, like because obviously he's only a blacked out silhouette.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, like do any of you sort of agree or disagree with Will Smith or Jason Voorhees?
Yeah, I don't know, I guess so. Or like I agree, I guess.
I think it'd be
Anything's possible.
cool
Yeah.
if Will
Yeah, we
Smith was
don't
in
really
it,
know
but
super much yet. Like we need to
Yeah.
like get the trailer and the cinematic cutscene to be able
Yeah.
to like judge more.
It would be nice to have a little bit more to sort of go off of.
Yeah.
The trailer that we have had so far showed us a lot of like melee weapons as well, which were quite interesting.
Yeah. I wonder if they are going to be in the box. Probably. I guess.
Yeah,
I
I would
don't know.
imagine in the
Aren't
box,
you starting
like
out
the
with
axe.
them?
Yeah, I also like thought so, but like that would be quite weird.
Well, like baseball bat and that in the box.
Yeah, I don't know if it's my memory like going on me. Well, I remember saying they start with them or something. Nah, probably not though.
Seeing what?
I don't know.
Wait, what?
Like that you spawn with the weapons.
Oh right,
That
okay.
you have them from the
Oh yeah.
So a
I
bit
don't
more
know.
like
Yeah.
Left 4 Dead then, where you spawn with them or like spawn next to them, and you could just sort of pick them up.
Probably
Yeah.
or something.
But like if that's the case, it would still just be like a one-hit kill until just round 2 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do them like as strong as the Bowie knife.
That'd be nice though if they
It-
did like one hit kill until like
Well,
round
it
10.
would.
Yeah, well then that would also be like quite OP.
Yeah, you get a lot of points for that.
Yeah,
And,
but like then it would just like then you don't even need to bother getting a weapon until like round 10.
yeah, true.
It's just like quite boring maybe.
Yeah, that's true. Just trying to think of the trailer that we've had so far and like what else there was in there that sort of stood out.
Yeah, the rave.
The rave, yeah. The cabin looks pretty nice. I like the look and
Yeah.
the feel of the cabin and like the
Yeah.
nooses that hung from the ceiling, and you know
Yeah.
everything that sort of just went into like
Just
the
the
ambience.
just the decor of the building is just like so modern. It's just like
Mm.
it's lovely. It's lovely. I love, especially the dead bodies that are just like they add to the house. You know.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wonder, like, do we know yet what, like, the special round will be? Like, we know that the slasher is going to, like, arrive or whatever you say, but, like, that's kind of like the brute, but is there an equivalent to the clowns? Yes.
No.
We don't know. I
But
doubt
that's
they'll
what
be
I-
clowns, but
Yeah, like, I don't think it will be.
People
I
on
reckon.
ecstasy.
I reckon it will be the Raver kids.
Yeah, maybe, like, and maybe that's when, like, the rave turns on or whatever you say, like,
Oh, yeah, that makes
would be
sense.
really cool.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if everything's just like silent, and then it all of a sudden turns on with that like epic disco music, like all of a sudden, like that would be quite cool actually.
that would
And
be
then
pretty
all the
cool. It's a
Raver
good
kids come out.
Idea too.
And because
Yeah.
they're on like ecstasy or some sort of drug, they're already crazy and they start trying to attack you. Sort of like
Yeah.
Nova Crawlers or something.
Yeah, that would actually be really fun. Like, I really hope the rave is like, yeah, every like 5 rounds or whatever you say.
Yeah.
5 rounds,
I
yeah.
love killing kids.
Yeah, and just like the rave all of a sudden switching on. Like, that would be so cool in my opinion.
Yeah.
It,
That'd
like
be pretty
all
cool.
of a sudden. Yeah, because like when there's like dogs and stuff like that, like there's well like there's like just slowly fog like coming in, fog rolling in, or to say. No, but like there's slowly like the fog is getting like thicker slowly, and there's not like it would be more of a surprise if, for example, here if like the rave just switches on all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Kind of like the monkeys in Ascension, because there's like a loud beeping noise, and everything just turns like brown reddish, like the air turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also more like surprisey, or whatever you say, or like the well, like the special zombies from Shangri-La, like the zombie that screams,
I take
like
tell you
it
one
all
map
of
that
a sudden screams and just comes up from the ground. Like
tell you
that's
one map
also,
that does that as well is actually Zetsubou No Shima with the spiders. Like first ever time playing it,
Yeah.
like obviously expecting the spiders to be
Yeah.
quite scary, which they weren't, but you hear like the sirens and in turn you know that you're going to be attacked by spiders and your first
Yeah.
time playing it, and it's like quite exciting, to be honest.
yeah.
I love that sort of round change with it.
Yeah, like and there's also like webs on the sides as well, like on the side of the screen.
Yeah.
So to say. Yeah.
So one
Yeah.
thing people picked up as well in the trailer that we got is that we still have tickets.
Oh yeah.
The only thing
Oh,
that's making me
God.
think that they might not still make it is the fact that if you look closely, like you play as like Sally, but she's still got the same like I don't know what they call, like the tights on her hand, the same thing as like zombies
Do they?
in Spaceland.
Oh what?
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure she had like the same costume as zombies in Spaceland. So like the ticket part of it might also have been just transferred over. That might have been like a very early gameplay footage of it, because it was like
Yeah.
it was recorded on like a phone or something rather than on the actual TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna instead of tickets, we're gonna use little packets of ecstasy.
That'd be interesting though. But if there are tickets in Redwoods, then like they'd be quite interesting to see how we'd win them, because obviously it fits the theme in Spaceland, but
Yeah.
Redwoods like not so much.
Maybe you need
Yeah.
to like dance in the rave or something. No, just kidding. I don't know.
Dancing.
Dance in the
Danceable.
rave. I always dance in my videos. Why? I can't
Because you're
help
completely retarded. I mean,
Is
you're
it your
special.
true spirit?
myself. I've got the groove. The groove. What? The groove.
But no, with it
Okay.
2 weeks
Emperor's
away,
New Groove.
2 weeks away at the moment, I would expect. I mean, I expect a trailer today, but almost guaranteed, I would say, for next week Tuesday for them, like
Yeah.
probably 1 week before
Yeah.
release, to release something. Because so far,
So it's
we've had-
exactly like 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
Map back. Alright.
So far at the moment we've had a trailer which was like mostly multiplayer stuff anyway, and like a little bit of Ravewoods. And then we had the other day, like we've had a few teasers on Twitter with Lee Ross, and he tweeted out like the 4 images, like the concept art of the characters. That's literally
Okay.
Yeah.
all we've seen so far. And like
Yeah.
the concept art doesn't even mean it's like final. There might be some changes still, but like it gives you an idea of like what's to come and like what to expect.
Yeah. Yeah, and I also wonder if because when you die in Zombies in Spaceland, you go to this like arcade mode. You need to like earn a
The
soul
afterlife, yeah.
coin or whatever it's called. Yeah, like will it be like that in Rave in the Redwoods? Because like I wouldn't expect there to be like basketball games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like what must you do to like go back?
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe they'll get rid of that feature because it wasn't liked that much. Probably it was okay in
maybe, but,
multiplayer, but solo it wasn't that great.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
horrible. So
Yeah. Like it wouldn't surprise me they got rid of the feature, just because I can't think of anything on the top of my head like how they could make that Rave in the Redwoods like themed. Because obviously
Yeah.
it fits Spaceland so well with like the games and everything. Because obviously that's in
Yeah.
a park, you expect that. But in
Yeah.
Redwoods, like You got like a cabin, you got a load of trees, and like raver kids.
Yeah. Yeah, but I still feel like there needs to be, or like there's going to be something that you need to do, or just like I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't just like delete that part of the game, like
Yeah,
just I don't know, something like that.
I don't know. But do you reckon like the wonder weapons that we'll get in it will be any better or any worse than
I
Spaceland?
really hope they are better because I never even like bother building them when I play Spaceland.
Yeah, that's the only
Yeah.
problem with them. You got the Forge Free, which is like absolutely rubbish. It freezes
Yeah,
zombies. It gives
yeah,
you
like
points for early rounds, yeah, but it's really useless. Even
yeah,
double upgraded, it's
They
useless.
need to improve the guns.
yeah,
Yeah, powerful guns is something we need.
Mm.
yeah.
Mhm.
Um, because like all the other four wonder weapons as well, like they're good, but they're just not wonder weapon ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what?
I'd rather have the original ray gun than any of those weapons, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that,
They're like shit.
yeah,
I feel like those four pistols, like the wonder weapons in Spaceland, were like a ray gun ripoff.
Basically, yeah.
yeah,
But we had to build it.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Um,
yeah.
do any of you have any sort of trap ideas in mind that they could implement up other than the possible rave part, where like I don't know, somehow it might kill them, but
Maybe like
Maybe like saw traps because like it's
Ooh,
horror. No, just
Yeah.
kidding. Like that's just like
or maybe like it is the saw trap when you know the shotguns on top of the door
Oh
frame.
yeah,
And you can go through
Yeah.
the wire and then the
Yeah.
shotguns go off. I'd like to see that or some variant of
but
that.
then
Okay.
like only like 2 zombies would die. But I
Not
don't
if
know.
there's like 4 shotguns.
Well, like
Then
yeah, I don't know.
16 zombies could die. Is that math right? I'm not sure. It's like it's a double barrel shotgun.
Well, I don't
For
know. Yeah,
2 by
maybe
maybe
like
4.
just
No, that's
some
the math isn't right at all.
because there's some really cool traps in Spaceland, like the disco
Yeah.
trap, the well, yeah, just like yeah, there's yeah, like there was some really awesome ones in Spaceland, and I'm guessing or like I know they're going to
um,
bring back or not bring back, but like have some awesome traps for
what was good as well in Spaceland, which I don't think Track has ever done, is that they had a couple free traps as well, like the crocodile and the water fountains.
yeah,
Like you could just use them for like free traps to kill the zombies. They
yeah,
didn't cost you anything, and I wonder if they're gonna have free traps in like Redwoods and like the rest of the DLCs or whether.
yeah. I feel like they would maybe.
Yeah. I'm thinking like as it's Redwoods and it's all like trees and everything, there possibly could be a trap to do with either a falling tree or like something similar to the flogger, maybe.
Yeah, yeah,
Like you know,
maybe.
something to use the nature to kill the zombies with, or maybe even like I don't know, like a hole that they walk over like a load of leaves and they fall into a ditch or something like that.
Yeah,
Like that type of thing.
yeah. I agree with that. That's yeah.
But I don't
Yes.
think I saw any like switches for like traps in the trailer.
No, me neither actually.
Like I tried to look.
And I wonder if because in Spaceland you could like collect these coins, like the blue, red, and
Oh
green
yeah,
one.
the
Yeah,
pseudo
to
coins.
yeah. Will there be like an equivalent to that? Because that you are putting the coins into like this what is it called like hook machines or what do you say?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like there needs to be something like that. I feel like.
That would almost be bad if they didn't, I would imagine, because all those traps that they made,
Yeah,
boombox, fireworks, etc., like they almost need a way to build those again, whether it's coins or whether it's some other type of buildable way.
yeah,
They need like a way to sort of import those into Redwoods.
yeah,
Otherwise, it's going to be a lot harder, I reckon, because boombox helps you so much in the Easter egg.
yeah, yeah. They do.
Also, talking about the Easter egg, how long do you guys think it will be before it's solved?
6 seconds.
I think like
probably like 2 days.
4 days
I reckon with only
or a week.
about 4 4 or 5 main YouTubers searching for the Easter eggs, and then probably like a dozen smaller channels like ourselves like looking for the Easter egg, I don't think it'll take that long. Like Hitman said, probably about 2, maybe 3 days.
Oh, okay, yeah.
At a stretch, but it's hard to say, but I'm just going off of that guess.
Hopefully they don't have any like convoluted steps like Revelations did, and it doesn't get sold for like half a month.
Yeah.
The Spaceland Easter egg is just so stupid in my opinion, though. Like, there's like no steps. Just build the SATCOM and then place it down 3 times, and then
and then
it's
fight
so
the alien.
it's the worst Easter egg ever in my opinion.
Yeah, well, it's like their first main Easter egg in Zombies, so like fair enough. It's
but that's
simple.
not good enough of an excuse. It needs to be perfect.
Fucking 12-year-olds on Black Ops 3 Custom Zombies make better Easter eggs than that.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, I agree with you.
Actually.
Their Easter egg was just really short and like ridiculously easy enough to get to the boss battle, and then all of a sudden the boss battle was like a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
Especially
But there was a lot of things to do on the map. In my opinion, there was like a lot to do, like from building the wonder weapons to buying the other wonder weapon that you can upgrade. I believe if you can upgrade it in Spaceland, and there's a bunch of things in the Easter egg and getting the arc cores and stuff like that. I was impressed like with all the stuff that you could do in it. I'd barely done half of it. Well, actually, I'd done like 4% of all the things that you can do in the map, but I am impressed of how much they put into the map, even though it didn't keep anybody's interest. It was nice to see how much they did put in the map, and hopefully they do so in Rave and Redwoods.
It was sort of like Shadows, where like the first map on the game was like full of Easter eggs, and then hopefully they'll carry on having a lot of Easter eggs in each map. Although on Black Ops 3 it felt like Shadows was the map with the most Easter eggs, and then it sort of died down as it went on. Yeah, I feel like anyway. But that could be one reason why the main Easter egg was so simple. They probably just didn't have time. But I just still feel like you said, like people in customs make better Easter eggs, and it's true. Like they just need to.
Yeah, some are really good, like in custom zombies. Some are really good. Like what? How?
I have a little question. Do you think any of the maps in Infinite Warfare, from like Spaceland to the very last DLC, do you think any of them will be on par and considered like some of the best maps, like Treyarch maps and such? Like, do you think any of the maps will go onto that level, or do you think people's biases will be like, no, that's Infinite Warfare?
Well, I had Spaceland at like number 10 all time, but it's starting to drop because the Easter egg's so annoying.
Yeah, I reckon they got the potential to have a map that could be in like Treyarch's league. Not quite as good as Treyarch, obviously, but like they definitely have a map that could be better than some Treyarch maps. For instance, like you know, they could have a map that's better than Zetsubou because there's not as many glitches. Like Zetsubou is probably going to be the closest map to Redwoods that we're going to get, because it's both horror themed or both like scary, trying to make you scared. So like this map probably has like the closest feel to Zetsubou that we'll have, even though it'll probably be completely different. As long as there's not as many glitches.
Zetsubou like fell flat for me on the scary level, or even creepy level. It just like fell flat completely. Do you think, like, since we're older, do you think that's going to have like an effect on the map, like the themes and stuff like that not really working, and it's just the goals that they're going to set out?
If they really wanted to make it scary, they can make it scary, because like even though we're like, you know, late teenagers, 20 years old, whatever, like things still scare me personally. Like if I watch a film that's scary enough,
I was more brave when I was like 12. Seriously, like when it comes to like horror movies and stuff like that.
Like,
I don't know
when Brian was playing in The Last of Us, and I was like watching a stream, and or is it? No, it's not The Last of Us. It's Outlast. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
And like that was still scary, probably because I've never played the first one. But like I was watching it like sort of like scared, sort of on the edge, and that could be replicated in Zombies. They just went that right path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with the raves, it kind of seems like they're holding out and they're not going full on with a horror theme because they're like too scared that people will be like,
Almost as if like you're about to get scared and all of a sudden rave, and then it's just like that.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah, that was
yeah.
so.
It's like, oh, hey Jimmy, what we're doing for the next map? Oh, we're gonna make a horror theme. Okay, they start to make it, and they're like, oh shit, people won't like this. Raves.
Yeah,
Raves. That's how you make a zombies map scarier. Just add in raves.
Yeah, well, it kind of is because especially for the 40-year-olds, I'll be playing just like, oh, millennials, no. They'll be like, ah. Or they'll have like flashbacks to when they were teenagers and just like they're raves, and then they go into a vegetative state, and then they're just like die. They die. That's what happens.
Like they were even there in the trailer saying that there's going to be a scary map and all this, and then all of a sudden, rave.
Yeah.
I just thought for that before the rave part, they had me so good in like just watching it, being like, oh my god, like it is actually going to be fairly good and like fairly scary. And then that rave part just sort of like killed it a bit. Like even though I actually quite liked it. And I still like it now. Like I think it's just
the rave
their
part,
style.
Yeah, but like the rave part is like it takes away all of like the scariness, but like it's also like a bit more funny, I think.
But that's the thing, we don't know if it is. It could be like it turns on, and then somehow, I'm not saying they're this good, but it could add to the scary factor, maybe, possibly.
Yeah, like it could easily be scary. Just slow down the rave music so it's a bit more like demonic, and then have the raver kids coming out of the shadows and trying to like attack you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would actually be like scary material. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This map will basically be Mob of the Dead with a rave.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like I just hope that it has a good balance between like scary and fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it definitely needs to be scary.
Yeah. But
Yes.
is there anything? I can't think of anything else like leaks or anything I've seen so far, or anything.
No,
else.
me neither. I haven't really seen much yet.
Do you think they're gonna have better buildables?
I hope they have a shield. That'd be quite nice.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
Or like just a helmet to protect you a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
And something more worth it to build than the fucking exquisite.
Yeah.
That thing's a piece of garbage.
And it takes like 5 quintillion years to build. You only have it for one game, or like until you die.
On one weapon too.
Yeah.
You have to pay for
Yeah.
I was just watching a trailer there, and there's this like weird wooden statue that looks
It's
like
like the
it could be a
Burning
trap.
statue.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I
that
know
could
what
be
you mean.
something. Just thought I'd point that out to you guys, even though you just seem like you've already saw it and whatever. Bye.
No, I've seen the trailer a lot, so I know what you mean. But yeah, that could possibly be a trap, or like I was thinking either a trap or like Easter egg related.
Yeah.
I think it'd probably be it could be Easter egg related.
Yeah.
I think it can be trap related.
Oh.
I think it can be Easter egg related.
It can be both. I mean,
No,
traps were
only
part of the
trap
Easter egg in
related.
Spaceland.
No. Only trap.
Fight me.
Only trap related. Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they don't actually release the trailer. I know that sounds like kind of crazy, but hopefully they don't.
Why? What?
The cold suspense. Like we're like, ooh, what's
Time
it
to
gonna
find a new
be?
host.
Ooh, and then we'll have to wait, and you
Then
know,
everyone
it'll
needs to
be
go aboard
nice
the
surprise.
hype train. On board the hype train.
choo choo,
Choo choo.
choo choo, motherfuckers,
Choo choo.
choo choo.
Okay, what? But seriously, I really hope now that the rave is going to turn on every 5 rounds, and there's going to be like a special round.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they would have a special round
Do you
Like-
think
No,
they'll have-
if you actually watch the trailer, there's a little box, and then he holds X in or square. I mean, and then the lights turn on.
Yeah.
What?
It could just be like the disco trap from Spaceland.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Now I'm disappointed again.
But then
Else
they
be
could have
a
changed
bit
that feature. Like they
Yeah.
blurred it out for the reason that, you know, it could have been changed, and like rather than turning it on now, it's like a roundly based thing.
Yeah, maybe.
It doesn't seem like it's the type of thing that would be a round thing. Because
Not sure. But yeah, I reckon personally it is a trap. But like it was quite interesting to hear about, you know, possibly to do with like the Raver kids.
Yeah.
I mean, the Raver kids probably aren't even the you know,
They're
the
all
clowns,
dead.
whatever, the Max Ammo round.
Yeah.
But it's just my best guess at this point.
Mm.
Yeah.
But do you think what do you think the Pack Punch will look like?
No.
It was a
Didn't
film
know.
projector, wasn't it?
A speedboat.
Spaceland, a speedboat.
A freezer.
Yeah, that could be it.
Mm,
What
it
could
should-
it be?
Maybe the totem pole.
Or maybe, do you know, a wood chipper. Just pull it in,
No.
and it comes out the other side.
No.
They do that as like a prank. It says like 5,000 to pack a punch and just destroys your gun and takes it away.
Yeah, that was
That'd be funny as hell.
Oh wow, that'd be such a troll.
Hopefully, there's a lot of like references to horror films as well. That's like one thing.
Yeah, that would
Yes.
be really cool.
I really want there to be a lot.
Like the map Fog in Ghosts. Like there's
Yeah.
a ton.
That was a good map.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah.
It was a cool map. It had like a lot of Easter eggs, and it was actually fun to play as well.
Michael
Like one of the
Myers.
maps in Ghost
Yeah.
that was actually like doesn't want. Yeah, you don't want to blow your brains out every time it comes on.
Wait, are you talking shit about ghosts right now?
Maybe. You
Wait.
want to step outside, bro?
Yeah, I'll step outside, but you're too
I'll
far.
lose signal to the whatever, but I'm gonna step outside with you if you keep talking. Yeah.
I'll canoe to Ireland.
Oh, right. I'm gonna stay on the line, but I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and guys are gonna hear me pee.
Oh my god.
What?
I guess we have to restart the podcast again.
No, I'm gonna mute you guys. I'm just joking with you. You're gonna listen to me pee, but continue talking. I'm bursting.
Yeah, Call of Duty just tweeted out, but it's to do with like new weapon or a new weapon of some sort.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay.
Oh wait, Infinite Warfare, Infinity Ward even. Fuck, I keep on getting it mixed up. Soon is now. Check out the latest, long overdue info of what is in store for 2017 updates. Oh, I don't actually. Okay, I don't think it's a trailer.
Okay, what?
I was hoping.
There's
I'm gonna
still
tweet
hope.
at Infinity Ward right now, throwing some shade. I'm like, can you tell me what my kill death ratio is?
I
please?
clicked on the link and it says post removed, and it's just got an image of IW, and there's people commenting things like so insightful. Thanks guys, solid post, good work team.
What? What?
Wow.
What? Oh no, silence is upon us. Why is there so much silence?
I'm just looking on their Twitter right now to see if there's a trailer, but I
Okay,
don't know. They're
Fucking
definitely
Infinity
not.
Ward. They need to get fired, dude. How do you not have freaking leaderboards, combat record, making your own
Yeah.
emblems, one zombies
Yeah.
map, no theater
What?
mode.
Actually, yeah.
Oh yeah,
No
theater is
theater
like the main thing. I want theater so much.
Yeah! Me too, oh my gosh. What?
Like,
And
it would
also-
be that much better.
Yeah. And also, yeah, like DLC 2, we talked about this like a few podcasts ago, but like DLC 2, that needs to be like a new genre, or what do you call it?
Genre.
Yeah.
Genre.
Genre.
You've said that word
Genre.
wrong.
Yeah, it's it. Yeah. But anyway, like what? Because science fiction and horror is now like
Jesus,
out of the way.
leaderboards are finally coming, yay. In the
Because-
Infinite Warfare. Sorry.
Wait, science fiction and horror are like out of the picture now. like be with these maps. Like they can't just make another science fiction. I feel like they need to like go on other ones. So I'm guessing like an action movie maybe, because like it would be weird if it was like a romantic movie or like a comedy. Like what? How would that be even? Like what?
Can be a
will the-
gangbang.
What? But like, what will the third one be like? Because they still need to do like a third one for like 5 maps in total.
Action.
So, yeah,
that romance one could actually work. It could be like a parody of like romance films, and it's just like
Oh, it
like
could be.
I love
They made
you,
it
oh
funny.
I love you, and then they just like bust out a bunch of guns and start shooting everything.
What?
And all of the blood
I would
just
like
turns
that.
into like hearts.
Like Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah, and it's like it gives us a chance to have like a nice bright, map. Like we haven't had a bright map in ages.
Oh my god, I know.
Yeah.
It's always at night. Like
Yeah,
Shadows
Yeah.
of
Or-
Evil.
or in the evening. It's like, oh god.
The Eisen
like-
was actually pretty.
Yeah,
like, it was during the
Shangri-La
day.
was beautiful because that
Yeah.
had like a sunset if you were like on the bridge looking out.
Yeah,
Revelation
And,
was at night. Gorod Krovi was during the day, to be fair.
yeah,
Okay.
but it was still like in war, and it was blocked. Everything was blocked by buildings and robots
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
no.
They could do like a cartoon thing, like a Pixar map.
Oh wow.
What?
You know, just like
You high?
you have. I
play
think
as
that could work.
Buzz Lightyear, Woody.
I don't mean like actual Pixar.
Jesse.
But I mean like a cartoon.
Yeah.
Like everything is like cartoony.
That would just be like weird, I feel like.
Well, it doesn't matter what you feel like. I'm right.
They could have zombies on the Death Star.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Star Wars zombies.
Go
Go back to the 70s for Star Wars.
Maybe the last map will be like they get out of the films, and then they have to, or the final Easter egg will be
Yeah.
like they get out of the films and like William
Yeah.
Wyler. And then they start-
What would you do, right, if DLC 5, DLC 4 even, that last map, you finished the Easter egg and in the ending cutscene, Dr. Monty just comes in and like mixes the storyline.
What? I don't know.
He's
And,
yeah,
like,
let's
that's where he
forget
teleports.
about
No,
That's-
no.
that's
What
where he
happens
teleports
is
the four
a red
characters.
scarf just like falls down on like a black on the ground, just like a red scarf falls on the ground, and then everybody goes like, "Oh my god!"
This isn't
that'd
where
be
we're meant to be.
the last map. We get the Origins crew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The last
The
map we
Origins
actually
crew.
No, they fight
The Origins
Treyarch.
crew
Those
saves
fans.
this crew.
My abdomen is killing
know.
me.
But yeah, I don't really know anything else that I could say at this point in time about Redwoods.
Yeah, me neither.
I feel like
Really?
most things I wanted to cover, I've already said. You know, what
Yeah,
we've
me
seen in the
too.
trailer.
Did you guys hear
Especially
about
with the
the?
perks. My opinion needs to get out there. I will make them like turn up the volume when you buy the freaking perk. Seriously.
Did
I
you guys
want
hear
the
about
jingle
the
to satisfy.
possibly leaked 2017 Call of Duty?
I want
Yeah,
the
that's
perks.
like so
That's
fake.
fake.
Yeah, it
The
looks
quality of the
very fake.
menu, it looks like a freaking
Wait, what?
It looks like Call of
PS1
Duty
game.
3,
yeah.
I haven't seen
and they would
What's it
definitely
called,
not
like-
release it this early.
Call of Duty Heroes or whatever.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that.
What? And like the next Call of Duty is Sledgehammer again. What?
Mhm.
Like Advanced Warfare 2.
Here we go with
but,
Ghost
like,
2.
Seriously.
Not Ghost. Is it Ghost that they did?
No, Advanced Warfare.
Advanced
They
Warfare 2.
they made Advanced Warfare. Oh my gosh! Like seriously, what is their game mode going to be? Like, is it going to be still exo zombies? Like, it can't
Oh, yeah.
be that.
They
Maybe.
finished that story. Like they finished it.
Yeah, but
completely.
like, are they still going to do like exo zombies, or like, is it finally going to be on the ground? Or
Activision are going to say to them, zombies are doing so well, you definitely need to do zombies.
yeah.
Exo Zombies Round 2, here we come.
Oh god.
If they announce exo zombies again with like exosuits and stuff like that, everyone will scream and
Yeah.
regret being alive.
What if Sledgehammer did like boots on the ground like multiplayer and campaign, but then did exo zombies? That'd be so hilarious.
Everyone regrets being alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I hope not. Like, only time
And then
will
we just
tell.
hear,
But
I fucking hate the Atlas Corporation.
Then everyone will leave the zombies community in the world.
Like they already did now.
Everybody already has.
Zombies.
Oh, that's gonna suck.
Exo-zombies too. Exo-zombies too. Exo-zombies too. No, but
Stop repeating
seriously,
yourself.
what are they going to do? Like, what are they actually going to do? Like, what could they do even? Like, I'm not hyped
They
at all.
could
Cyborgs.
write the exo movements and stuff out of the story and take
Yeah,
them in the
but
game.
still, like, what?
And
Their
it still
maps,
could be set in the future.
they
and shit.
failed abysmally. Like when Burger Town came out, everyone hated it. I remember it because everyone was so
The
disappointed.
map
There
sucks.
was
Yeah.
no new perk, no new like the only new things about the map was like the new boss and also that they
The
were in
survivor
a
round.
different location. They were in a different location, obviously. Like there wasn't any new stuff at all. Seriously, there
The
wasn't.
Wonder Weapon was shit.
Yeah,
The
Mm.
Magnetron.
yeah, like nothing good at all.
Funny story about that. I got that. I had the season pass for Advanced Warfare, and or no, I didn't actually. I bought the first DLC and then I bought the second DLC. I was like, I was playing it. I was like, oh yeah, this is really good. Well, after a while, I was like, oh Jesus, this is shit. But at start, I was like, yeah, it was really good. And I was talking to a friend. And he's like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I should get. Maybe I should keep my money for something else." And I was like, "No, dude, get it. It's really good." And he got it. And like later that day, we're like, "Oh Jesus, this is shit." And he's just like, "Dude, why did you make me buy this?" Sorry. It's like
you're
the
evil.
worst feeling
Hilarious.
in the world.
I still have not bought a single DLC for Exo Zombies.
I bought the season
Have you
pass when
played
it
them?
came out. I remember it. That
Oh,
was
no.
my that like
Jesus, calm down, Cookie.
no, but like seriously, I started off YouTube like 2 months before Exo Zombies came out. Like, and then my content was only Exo Zombies. I had a hard time growing back then because everyone hated it.
Yeah,
I need to feel my pain.
Or maybe it has to
and
do
you
with
did
you.
fake Easter eggs on there as well. That might have been
Your
one.
fake Easter eggs.
Yeah, yeah. I remember I completed the Easter eggs solo. I even made an Easter egg tutorial for the first DLC. What? Me doing a tutorial? What?
That was back before you even spoke, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was only like step 1, do this in
Yeah.
text.
Yeah,
What?
because I've watched that video.
Oh, what did you?
Yeah.
It only has like 15 views or something, I think.
No, I just hope that Sledgehammer does like a good game mode. It doesn't have to be
Yeah.
zombies. It doesn't have to be
Or just make a good game.
extinction.
Yeah.
In general, just make like a good game.
Yeah,
That'd be
Yeah.
nice.
That'd be
I
very
reckon Call of
nice.
Duty should fire Sledgehammer
Yeah,
or
fire them.
Infinite Warfare, Infinity Ward,
Hmm.
and then combine.
Well,
what?
Infinity
the other
Ward,
two.
like none of the original staff is there. Like, it's not Infinity
We still have
Ward
half
anymore.
the
Like,
people.
sorry,
We still have half the people.
no, they've all like most of them have left and been fired.
Oh,
Like, it's not barely any like 1 or 2 people from the original like Infinity Ward are still there. Maybe 3.
Wasn't like
Oh.
Sledgehammer like made up of half the team that left Infinity Ward?
No, Sledgehammer is their own studio. They were formed before they made Dead Space, the first Dead Space.
Was it? I heard that. I can't remember who it was then, but apparently like Infinity Ward, or, like Modern Warfare 2 or possibly Modern Warfare 3, their studio like crew like split in half, and like the other half went and made another.
No, what happened was during Modern Warfare 2, like during the development of Modern Warfare 2, a good majority of the studio left, and they only had like about 20 people, or probably a lot more, but like they didn't have a lot of people left working on the game.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
for Modern Warfare 3, they brought in Sledgehammer, who had made Dead Space. And then
Okay.
the people that actually were fired and left the company went and formed Respawn Entertainment, who made Titanfall 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And now, like, Infinity Ward is merged with Neversoft. So now
Yeah.
Neversoft is basically Infinity Ward. Like it's most of Neversoft. So
Right.
it's not even Infinity
There's
Ward
still
anymore.
Infinity Ward, like a decent amount of Infinity Ward members, though.
No, it's not. Like that's what
there
I'm
is,
saying.
dude.
Like most of the originals have left. They're not
You want
there.
to fight me on this?
Disagreeing is
They're
occurring.
not there. They're in Respawn
Two
Entertainment.
units are disagreeing.
There's Respawn is made up of former Infinity Ward members, but there's still like dozens of Infinity Ward members on Infinity Ward, like the original group. Like
I don't
Brian
think-
Bright, it was an original one.
I don't
Like
think
the
you're
lead
right.
guy of zombies.
Either way,
No
the
idea.
Modern Warfare 2 was so much better than Infinite Warfare.
Oh my
Because that was
God.
like the original crew, and then Modern Warfare
Yeah.
3 was just a carbon copy of Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, but I found Modern Warfare 3 nowhere near as fun.
Did you know? I didn't
No.
like it either. No,
I only like
I thought the single player was good, but the multiplayer is just like it's just the
Yeah,
same as
yeah.
Modern Warfare 2.
MW3 has the best infected though.
Yeah. And then Ghosts, like it doesn't feel like Infinity Ward at all, and Infinite Warfare doesn't feel like Infinity Ward. Modern
No.
Warfare 1 to 3 feel like Infinity Ward. Ghosts and Infinite Warfare feel like this weird, icky game. I don't know how to
Icky?
describe it. Icky sticky.
What? Why?
I don't know. It feels like slowly like Call of Duty going downhill. Although like Treyarch still managed to be the one, in my opinion, who are like the best team
Yeah.
by far. They
Yeah.
just know how to. Like the one thing
Yeah.
that Infinity Ward have done right though is that Lee Ross, like the main head, is like he's got a Twitter account and he talks to us on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Whereas like Jason Blundell, for his good reasons, don't do that, and he
Yeah.
probably never will. But
Not
reason, for
anymore
instance,
because he's
too
not
busy.
head of zombies anymore. He's like the head of Treyarch now.
Yeah, which he'll still be able to oversee zombies though.
It's unconfirmed if he's not the head of zombies anymore. He's just like the co-head of the studio. But that doesn't mean that he's like not the head of, not still the head of zombies.
Yeah. Like, 'cause-
Somebody else has stepped up and is now the head of zombies. He's obviously going to still be involved with it, but he's the co-head of Treyarch now.
zombies
he's-
like to Blundell is like his baby. Like,
Not really, because he
Zim
only came
baby.
in on Mob of the Dead. That was his
Zim.
first
Yeah,
map.
yeah, but like he
No, he didn't come in on Mob of the Dead. That's where he was the leader, but he
Yeah.
had
Yeah,
developed
he-
like all the previous maps.
yeah
Helped
he was
develop.
still working with all the other maps, but
He was head of single player for a good while, and then he got like the head of
yeah.
zombies after Mob of the Dead. Well, sometime after Mob of the Dead.
But like he knows all the secrets in zombies. He can't tell the new head if there is a new head.
Secrets.
But I feel like if zombies had a new head, like they had Jimmy Zielinski, then Jason Blundell, and then head number 3, the storyline would just go like batshit, and it just won't make sense. They need.
It
sort of
already
Blundell-
does make sense. It's already batshit.
Yeah, but it'll get even worse.
Yeah,
Like
probably.
they sort of need Blundell to like carry, like stay there and to finish it off.
As long as like the gameplay is still fun and replayable, like I don't really care about the story. Like I do like the story and I do like to follow the story, but at the end of the day, it's more about the gameplay than the story.
Yeah,
To
but
me,
from,
anyway.
from like the studio
Yeah,
point
me
of view,
too.
because the majority of the players, or at least from what I've seen in the community, like there's a lot of people now who are like sort of loving the storyline.
But there's
Yeah.
no people that really like if the story would go, it would be like, no. I think
Yeah.
it's more like people know of the story. It's not like on the level of Mr. Waffles or us or anything. It's
Red
like people
Austin.
know of the story. Yeah, Red Austin.
But like, if
I
you
was
look at,
addicted to the storyline back in like Black Ops 1 and 2.
Yeah, me
if
too.
you
A
look at
lot,
Infinity Ward,
seriously.
like with no Infinite Warfare zombie like storyline, people are complaining so much. Like there are people who want storyline.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's the first map. You're obviously
Yeah.
creating one. They don't want to tell the whole story in the first map.
Yeah,
Nobody
but
was
we don't
complaining
even
back
have
in
anything.
Nocturne
They
Tome.
want to at least introduce the story though in the first map, which they have failed on, in my opinion. They haven't really even introduced one.
Well, you're still asking questions. Like it's the first chapter. You don't want the whole film to tell you what's
Yeah, but
going
we
to happen
haven't got
in the
anything
start.
yet.
Yeah,
we-
that's like we have to wait. Be patient, guys. Be patient. We're
They
going to
only
get
have-
it.
They only now have 4 maps to tell their entire story.
Well, maybe the map, the thing is only 5 things long,
Yeah, it is.
and you know, the 4 maps they already have it set out of what it's going to tell. But they probably have like a story, like the main story, and then
No.
the story, each different story in each different map. That's what I'm gonna say.
No.
I don't know. It's hard to say because, like, literally, like I said, there's almost next to no storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, the story sucks.
Well, if you think of it, it's like we're those characters, and we're going. All we know is we've gone in for an audition, we sit down, and then we're sucked into a film, and now we have to survive, and
Yeah.
we find out who Willer Wild is slightly, and then we meet David Hasselhoff, and we kill this alien, and then what's going to happen next? What is this place? Why? How are we sucked in? Who is Willer Wilder really? Is he the devil? Like it's the start of the story. You don't want to answer too many things at the very start. Like, it's to ask questions. It's just to set up the story.
I don't know.
Ask. You're supposed to ask.
I don't know. Personally, I just feel like the storyline just didn't really commit much in the first map, but it could change in Rave, and there could be a lot more to come.
Yeah.
Like there's 5. Like if you think of it, it's like 5 chapters in a story, and the first chapter is the setup. Then from 2 to 4 is where they actually tell the story, and then 5 is the resolution. And then
Yeah,
it
no,
all
I
comes
get what
together.
you're saying. I just still think even
No,
so,
you have to agree with me completely.
I still think even so, it just the storyline does
like
lack.
obviously they can do a lot more than they actually did, but
Yeah,
I think they did fine. I don't think it was like awful, but it could have been done a lot better. Like the whole map, it's like it's good, but it could have been done a lot better.
yeah. But I'm expecting some storyline of some sort in Rave. Obviously, I'm just hoping there's some good information. Maybe even an ending cutscene.
Oh, I think they need that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Like that would have been enough to give Spaceland like that little bit more to make it like more like for people who like the storyline.
Yeah, and also maybe give out like a tiny hint to like the next map, like at least like the genre maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, just something at least.
I don't know. That'd be quite interesting.
Yeah.
Infinity Ward said that combat records are not going to be out till the end of February.
What?
Wow.
What?
That's fucking sad.
Sad.
That means we'll be a quarter of the way through the game's life cycle before we get combat records.
Jesus Christ.
That's why they need to be fucking fired.
Fix your shit.
We're complaining.
Yeah.
How do you not have combat? Combat records were in Black Ops 1. Even before that.
Combat records were in Modern Warfare.
COD 4, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is a good place to end the podcast, though.
Yeah.
No, it's not. We're going to continue more.
Yeah, no, it's a good spot.
Good
you
spot.
can continue if you want.
Otherwise, it'll take me too long to
on
I'm
your own.
joking. Jesus Christ, just end the podcast, guys. Gosh,
Yeah.
why are you trying to hold it
I
on
am,
for much longer?
in conclusion, I am really hyped for Rave in the Redwoods, at least.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Me second. Then someone says me third, or
It's gonna be a
whatever.
lit map.
I'm excited for it, but I'm kind of worried that it's going to suck, and then
Yeah,
we're
me
going
too.
to be even more dead.
Don't overhype it, guys, because it won't
Me
live up to your expectations.
Yeah,
just remember that.
Yeah, it's
Always
just
lower your
revelations.
expectations, and you'll be less
Twice,
disappointed
thrice,
in the end.
quadrice, quintice, sextice, septice, octice.
Shut your mouth. Right, shall I end the
Okay.
podcast?
Which,
Go for it. End it.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
yeah.
how to end it, but I'm just going to do it. So thank you guys so much for watching this podcast all the way through. If you did enjoy this podcast, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to me, Vanced. Subscribe to Minuteman. Subscribe to Majericon, and subscribe to Neon Cookie. I'll let all Majericon, please say your goodbyes.
Goodbye.
The
Neon
end.
Cookie, please say goodbye. Oh, you ruined it, guys. Okay, just end it. I can't deal anymore. Oh my god.
The end.
See you next
Goodbye.
week.
The end.
Peace out.